Okay, I'm trying to play the camera, but if it's garbage, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, that works. Solid frame, cool. Try not to move it too much. So, I'm gonna go to my palette, which is over here. Huh? I'm not live anywhere. I'm just testing a video. And what I'm gonna do is, I just did basic tee, just because we're just designing the front. And then pick black. And for what I did for Ilya, I just used this basic yellow. I think I made it a little bit darker. But for starters, these are the preset stamps here next to the text box. So I just grabbed this science beaker one. And I think in the show it's a little bit more detailed, but I just simplified it. So just rotate this with the bumpers, and then I'm going to shrink it with going down on the right stick. And you can do it a little more accurately with using the D-pad so we get it. I think I did a little bit centered, so just along that center line. And we'll take this out, and this would be easy to do with your finger as well, especially because I'm just going to go to the eraser and grab the straight line and then just cutting this off. So I'm going to grab the paint bucket now. We got our yellow. I'm just going to fill all this in. So that'll be our center banner. And you can refine this a little bit. I don't remember exactly what the shape looks like anymore, just because I don't have my picture, but it was something like this. Then selecting black, and we're gonna go to our text tool. And for the center one, I did the serif font. So just gonna enter RR and just zhuzh it into place like so. That looks pretty good. So A enters it, we're good to go. And then the hardest part is gonna be the rounded text. So let's go with this. I think I did this middle one, which is a little bit more of the impactful one. So what I did is, looking at the design, it's this quadrant is gonna be your RAI, and then the D is in the center, and ERS over here. So I had to do one letter at a time. So it really just was easiest to start with the big D.
Big D?
Yeah. And don't have to do anything for that. And then we'll go with our flanking one. So we'll do our E. And again, we can do rotating with the bumpers. And just zhuzhing it, trying to make it look right. Because what I'm doing is I'm just following an arc with this bottom half. Just because that'll make it a little bit easier and it looks better on the eyes. We got our eye. So looking at this, I think I'm gonna have to bring these down a click in the size. So I will spare myself from doing it this time, but I think when you're making it, when you type your first letter, just go ahead and go down twice on the right stick again, and that'll get you a better letter. Yeah, because I think if I stayed in that bigger font, it wouldn't fit the R like I need it to. So R, go down. Yeah, something like this. It kind of just looks like a old cartoony, like falling right now, just because it's bigger in the center, but you'll excuse me if it's not perfect for a tutorial. So we'll spare the S, you know what it's actually supposed to spell. So, and then I ended up changing up the font again just because we have a different font for this bottom half. So, and what's really gonna help you for this, let's get all caps again. So we got Boss. And to make the font look a little different, you just need to like pinch the box together, and that changes the kerning for the text. So, and you can do that to stretch it. I think it looks a little bit better like this because it's like kind of tiny. And then you'll do the same thing for the MA. And then it ended up with some like really long, like established 19 something. I did have to do that into 2 different font chunks just because it didn't fit. So I remember for that one, I scrunched her down really good. And I think I ended up like spacing it out like this. So it shows you the different fonts. So that's how you can make all of this look the same. But like, even not even finishing this looks pretty good. So I'll see if I can figure out how to do the jerseys. I haven't tried yet, but if I could break it down, I'll make another video. So, hey, bye.